I'm Nichelle Nichols for Project Enterprise. I'll turn it over to you, Paul.
Well, thank you, Nichelle. Nichelle is such a doll. She is so sweet. My name is Paul Olson, and I airbrushed all the pearl paint detail on the Starship Enterprise for Star Trek The Motion Picture back in 1979. I have these blueprints of Richard Taylor, who designed the Enterprise, and signed by Richard, Jim Dow, who built the Enterprise, and myself. It's signed in the image by Richard, and then we got together in Los Angeles. And this is pretty difficult to do because Richard lives in LA, so he was the easy one. Jim is usually sailing out on the Pacific or in the Mediterranean or at his home in Hawaii, and I currently live in the UK. So getting us together until we can get Project Enterprise off the ground is a bit of a logistics. So you get this anyway. And then you get, have a look at this one. This is the one that kills me, quite frankly. I just absolutely love this one. The multi-view. And look how big this is. Now in the video, in the little video snippet you'll see of a framed version of this, it doesn't look that big because I'm stood near the camera and it's in the background, but this is how big it is. And it's beautiful. And it's beautifully printed. Just absolutely gorgeous. When Richard sent me the files, I spent 3 days, 3 solid days touching them up because, I mean, the files came from photostats he had that were, you know, they were 35 years, 36 years old and been up in his attic. And so I had to spend quite a bit of time touching these up, but I mean, the results are beautiful. And, you know, either one of these or both of them framed will be fabulous. And as I said, I only have 6 signed copies. So there you are for that. But you not only I feel like a salesman here. I suppose I am in a way. You not only get the blueprints, but you'll get a beautifully digitally printed poster of our Project Enterprise Hall of Fame. And this again is signed by all 3 of us. It's signed by all 3 of us in the image, but then we also signed it as well in silver marker. So you get that. But that's not all, folks. You get a 5-inch copy of our beautiful patch. Probably better to see it on the close-up on the eBay page. So you get that. And then I'll send you a signed and personalized copy of my 325-page book, Creating the Enterprise. And so I'll sign it and personalize it to you in the front there. And then you'll also, it's not all, you'll also get a signed 8x10 glossy of myself and Sir Patrick. And I'll sign this shot that I composited of Richard and Jim and myself. And I'll sign my shirt there. So you get that. And you'll get a also a frameable Hall of Fame certificate of a smaller size. Plus a signed and personalized copy of a small one that fits in the book of myself and Sir Patrick, and also of myself and the delightful, charming Nichelle. She is just so sweet. So here's how that multi-view blueprint looks framed up on a wall. This is how your blueprint will look when it's framed. And unfortunately, we're getting lots of reflections here, but I'll have a still of this after I get done with my little talk. But I think it looks absolutely stunning with just a plain silver frame around it. And this is up on the wall of my web guru, Rob. I think it looks terrific. So here's a much better view of it without so many reflections. And there's Richard Taylor's signature, whose drawing it is, in the plate. And then whilst we were together, I also had him sign it. And then he wanted us to sign it, so there's my signature and Jim's signature. And I mean, this blueprint is just stunning. And I think framed, it makes a beautiful piece for your home. So if you consider yourself a true Star Trek fan, how could you not want this fantastic signed set that are so rare? Only 6 sets available in the galaxy. But if $1,000 is too rich for you, and I can certainly understand that, you can get everything that I've just shown you on the website for only $300. Only the blueprints won't be signed. Okay? But I would highly recommend, if you're a serious collector, to get one of these sets and have them framed, and you will possess something truly unique. And for the last word, I'll turn you over to Nichelle.
All proceeds go toward rebuilding the Enterprise. For more details, I'll beam you up.
Do that one again.
For more details, I'll beam you up.